Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I think we've finally done it. We've created the raised bed gardening vlog that you can't unsee. Hang on till after the break, we'll unsee it together.
Check it out!
Hey guys, we weren't really planning a vlog for today, but we were out working on a lot of little projects and we thought, wow, you know, there's just a lot of things that you guys don't see happen here on the homestead, or things that happen that are off camera, or maybe things that you have questions about, like how do I appear on camera in a clean shirt yet my hands are filthy? So guys, we're just going to get out here, we're going to take a look around. I'm not sure, I think it's going to be the vlog that you can't unsee because I'm not really sure if I have anything to show you. So we'll go out here and see what there is not to see. Alright guys, here's a good mystery for you. Just the other day there was a double batch of our super soil mix right here in the front of the garage floor. Now it's missing. We'll have to go find that in our wanderings, but these are the kinds of things that happen. Stuff disappears, things come, things go, we forget to record it, but this is just the kind of thing we're talking about here. So somewhere we're missing a double batch of super soil, so let's go see if we can find it. Here's another good example. We're still up here under the back porch, and you may wonder where all the trees on the homestead come from. When we bought this property, it was nothing but a house and a hayfield. So we have started, transplanted, planted all the trees that you see in the videos. So, but if you wonder where they come from, we actually are growing quite a few of our own trees and shrubs. And I'm not sure that always makes it to video, but that's part of what we do here. Alright guys, here's another good example of things getting potted up and getting ready for transplanted various places throughout the property. But we started these up here. These are dappled willows. And over here, let's see, by the guinea pen, but these are some strawberries that we're getting going in pots. But these are the kinds of things that don't always make it to video, but they are the things that happen here on the homestead. Alright guys, we're here between, let's see, there's the new peas there, and the beets you saw us plant the other day are over there. But I've been working in this bed this morning, and we got us 27 new broccoli plants started. Now we're going to start these from seed, and we have a video on that. It's in our gardening playlist. I'll put a link to it at the end of the video. It's our video titled, I believe it's titled Planting Fall Broccoli. But we're going to plant it from seed, and they're already in here. I'll put a link to that playlist at the end of the video. You guys can go check it out how we do our broccoli. But there's 27 new broccoli plants that are going to mysteriously appear that you guys never saw on video. Alright guys, here's another thing that usually doesn't make it to video, and that's the breaking and packing and re-breaking of soil. So this is a sweet corn patch. I believe I had it run in the other day when we had that rain come through here, but now's the time to get it broke open and let some light to it and some air to it and get that clay drying so we can break it up even finer. But this is our sweet corn patch, and we turned it over today. But it's just one of those things that you don't really think to grab a camera and film. You got a lot of stuff to do, so you just go on and work your way through the list. So, but this is another great example of things that you may notice are different in the next video and wonder how they got that way. So there's the sweet corn patch. It's been turned, it's drying out now. And we're going to go ahead, we'll let some weeds sprout in it, and then we'll turn it again, and we'll probably do that 2 or 3 more times as this soil gets warm enough to plant corn. So, but anyway, there's another example of things that happen on the homestead that you don't always see. Alright guys, here's another thing that I'm not sure ever made it to video. We're up here at the top of the wood boxes. Let's look down through them real quick here. But we're up here at the top of the wood boxes, and these first 2 boxes here were our original asparagus boxes. And as you know, way down there on the other end of the tomatoes, we'll take a walk down there in a minute. Not on the other end of the tomatoes, we built a new asparagus box. So we're going to repurpose these, and what we've done is we've planted, there's about 50 strawberry plants down through here in the 2 boxes, and we're going to go ahead and use these boxes for strawberries, but it'll be 2 or 3 years before we can harvest asparagus out of the new asparagus bed down there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let the asparagus come, hope you can see that, come right up through the strawberries. We'll just pick them as they come. There's more over there. But the beds will serve dual purpose here for a couple of years until we can finally, we never did get enough asparagus out of these beds to make them worth giving up 2 beds for. So we needed to get a bigger bed together, and that's what we've done. So we're going to reuse their original beds, and we'll get these barrels planted up too. But we're going to go down to the other end of the wood planters. I got something else down there I want to show you. Well guys, while we're standing here, let's take one more look at something you don't normally see, because a lot of times we get guilty of showing you all the good stuff, and sometimes we don't always get into the bad and the negative stuff and stuff you see. So yes, the planter boxes and stuff look nice, but if you want to tell the whole tale, we can just back up just a little bit. And guys, we got muddy ruts coming through here. We've been trying to get mowed. We're behind. The lawn is way too wet to be mowing. We've come through here and cut muddy ruts. That mud goes on around through there. So when I'm standing here filming these nice strawberry boxes, if I pan out, the reality just kind of comes into focus. So guys, it's a fun life we live here, but it's a full life. We wanted the good with the bad. You only get 1 ticket, so I want the whole show. But guys, just know that our place is just like any other. We have our problems, and we have our solutions. So we just keep plowing along. So we're gonna go on down here. We'll take a look at the other end of the boxes, but I did want to show you things are normal here too. We have our little quirks and stuff, just like anybody else. All right, guys, we're down here at the other end of the wood boxes, and if you can tell by all the dents in the soil, we've been planting carrots. Now, guys, we have had 4 in a row, 4 just bumper crops of carrots, 2 spring harvests and 2 fall harvests, and we brought you guys along for that. In fact, we used 4 boxes to do it. So guys, we have plenty of carrots. I've got enough carrots for the next couple of years canned, but we are going to grow some. You never know when you're going to need them, or you never know when we can share them. So we're going to go ahead and grow more carrots, but I wanted to go ahead and show you we got them all planted up here. These two boxes here, we usually get about 250 carrots out of each box. We'll show you that harvest later on in the season, but we got to get these covered up and get them watered, and then they're going to disappear like everything else. You won't be able to see what was done until they actually start coming up. So maybe we'll try to do a little bit better job of showing the things that we do that you don't see. So this is a carrot planting. We won't get all through it. We've got a video on our carrot soil mix, and that's in our gardening playlist. And I think I've already said I'm going to link that at the end of the video so you guys can see the how we planted our fall broccoli. But we've got carrot planting videos in there and carrot soil videos if you guys want to go through there and find some of those. Or you can see the harvest we get from the boxes. These are the same boxes you'll see in the videos. So we'll let this go. We'll go find something else to get into. But here's another thing you don't always see. All right, guys, here's one last example, and I think we're going to go ahead and try to wrap this up. Or maybe look at one other thing. But you know, we stop by here and we look at the chickens and stuff. But one of the things Tina's been working on all day today is right outside of their pen, we have a sloppy, muddy mess. And we're trying to lay down some old concrete bags that we had, work some bricks in around them. Tina's been moving bricks and stuff all morning. But we've got a problem here. It's right here beside the grape arbor. And the land comes downhill, then it runs into the chicken pen, and the chickens have kind of raised the soil level. So the water just kind of pools right here, and then it's shaded to boot. So, but we've got to walk down this side to close their door on their roost at night. So we have to do something. So we're working on getting a path in here. Like I said, Tina's been working on it all day, but we just wanted you to know, guys, it's not always about pointing the camera at the chickens and saying, oh, look at the pretty chickens. Guys, we got a lot of stuff goes on here that you just don't see. Alright guys, here's another prime example of a kind of a shot you're used to seeing here on the channel. This is looking across the pond into the orchard back here behind the willows. But you know, getting a good look at the pond. But to keep those banks clean, guys, that all has to be done by hand. And Tina's been out here. She's been trying to clear some of this stuff. She's got some heavy brush cutters. But that bank's got to be cleared by hand to give you the nice clean images that you see on the far side there. In a little while, in about a week or so, this will green up and look the same way. But it's a lot of work. Just to give you an example, there's Tina's shop. At the base of that hillside is all the scrubbing stuff that was cut off the edge of that pond. And it's just piles of it, big brush piles full of it that have been taken off that pond in the last week or so. So that's a lot of work there, guys. But it's the kind of stuff that just goes on behind the scenes. If you're thinking about homesteading and stuff, this is the picture that you want to have, and this is a little bit of the reality. So we hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I'll be back to talk to you in just a minute, and hope you've seen some of the things that you don't normally see here on the homestead. Alright guys, that's going to about wrap it up for today's video. We appreciate you coming along and taking a look at some of the things that you don't normally see happen here on the homestead. But we keep busy, and we do a lot of little odd things. A lot of times I'll carry the camera around. Tina's not real fond of shooting with the camera, so a lot of times I'll have the camera and I'll take pictures of Tina doing stuff. Then I get questions about what I'd actually do here, and I have to explain, you know, that Tina probably wouldn't feed me if I didn't carry my share of the load. So, but a lot of times I get to carry the camera around, so I don't get filmed doing stuff. But guys, it's a trade-off. We do a lot of what we can do and what each of us does, and each of us has our good days and our bad days. So there are days when I feel better than Tina and days when Tina feels better than I do. And we look forward to the days when we both feel good and we get a lot done. So that's what we try to do. But either way, the stuff needs done, so we're going to get out here and get it done. And we encourage you, don't get discouraged with your gardens. Get out there, have some fun with them, you know, get out there and play in the dirt. So we've enjoyed having you guys here. Guys, if you like the content here on the channel, we hope you'll subscribe, you know, and if you would, tell your friends about us. Have them come and subscribe too. We're trying to make it like everybody else. Our channel's been growing pretty good, but we could always stand to grow a little more, and then we'd like to pass along the love to other channels too. If you've been here long enough, we're not real shy about failing to you know, share the love with another channel. So guys, we really appreciate it. Like I said, if you like the content, please subscribe. Down there next to the subscribe button is a bell. If you ring that bell, that'll send you notifications whenever we release a new video. That's a great way to keep up with the channel. But guys, we would appreciate it. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Your questions, comments, and thumbs up tell YouTube to show our videos to more people, and that's a great thing. So we really appreciate it when you take the time to hit those buttons and leave us those comments, even if you're just telling us that the earth is still round. And if you're a flat earther, we can have that debate too. So guys, we really appreciate you coming by the channel. Let's just wrap this up. We'll see you in the next one.